In this short video, we'll be talking about the assets and liabilities area of the program. Put quite simply, an asset is something that has value. A liability is something that you owe money for or have a debt for. So an example would be the example of owning a home. The asset would be the value of the home. The liability would be the value of the mortgage. So let's have a look at entering both assets and liabilities to be found here in the menu. So first of all, we'll enter a new asset, and we quite simply give it a name, and we'll say family home. We give it a value, and let's say for this example it's $250,000. And you can add notes if you choose to, family home, and add any notes that you choose to there. Save that in the system. And now we'll add a liability. So we've added the home, and we'll add in the mortgage. The value, so let's say that we owe $100,000 on that mortgage. And now when we look at our assets and liabilities statement, we'll be able to see the value of our assets and liabilities and the net worth, which is our total assets minus our total liabilities. Assets and liabilities don't have to be connected. For example, you might have a liability of let's say a student loan with no asset attached. It's simply a $10,000 loan. And again, when we look at our assets and liabilities statement, we'll see that there, and it adjusts our balance. If you then need to update those figures, so say for example you wanted to pay off some of that loan, you would quite simply come in here to the assets and liabilities, double click on that loan amount, delete that, and just put in there that you now only owe $9,000 and click on save, and you'll see those figures update automatically. So this will give you a true figure of how much you have in value with the total of the assets and liabilities. The assets and liabilities also show up on your financial statement on the right-hand side to be able to see the total assets and liabilities and your net worth. The true equity ratio is quite simply a calculation of the amount of net worth as a percentage of the total assets that you own.